Okay guys, so back on the gravel bike, on my adventure gravel bike, doing some adventurous gravel trails, if you will. And this is the trail up in the upper campgrounds of Henniger, and I'm just cutting through here as I make my way back down to Pasadena. I'm not going to go all the way up to Mount Wilson. I got off to a late start and I've actually already finished my water, so I'm not going to deal with trying to do such a long ride without enough water. But it's hot, and it's hot. It's 100 degrees. Well, it might be 90, 92. I'm not exactly sure, but it's hot. And it's about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I guess I could look on my thing and tell you. It's 2:36, and let's see what the temperature is. Of course, as I'm trying to scroll through, this is getting steeper. I need to stop. Jesus. That's how it is climbing up to Mount Wilson. It's just unforgiving. That's why it's easier to do the long rides to the beach sometimes, just for not having to deal with this. Okay, it says the temperature is 111. Obviously, it's not 111, but maybe from the garment in the sun. Feels like 111 now. Well, it feels like 100, but I haven't been to 111 temperature in a long time. You definitely savor the shade in this weather. Technically, this is the upper campground here, and I was at the middle, because I think the lower campground is the one that's right outside the fire station. So Henniger is actually not a ranger station, it's a fire station run by the LA County Fire Department. It's a little bit different than a typical U.S. Forest Service ranger station. But there's campgrounds up here, and these are them. They've been around for a while. I don't know if anybody would really be camping this time of year, but it's a little too hot right now, and you would get killed with bugs But I've been up here and camped out in, I think it was October, November. It was nice then. Got a little bit cold at night, but it was nicer. It doesn't get too cold here in SoCal, so cool for us was maybe nighttime it would dip down to 50 degrees or 45 degrees. So it was nice. To me, the perfect camping weather is around 40, 50 degrees. I don't know why anybody would want to camp in really cold or camp when it's too hot. And so anyway, if I was going the other way, it would be about 7 more miles all the way up to Mount Wilson, which that was my intentions today, but I got off to a late start fixing up this tire that was leaking, so I had to reset that and fixing up not really fixing up anything else, just putting the bags on it and stuff. So let me show you what I got going on. And I let some air out of the tires, but they still feel pretty tight. I might let a little more air out. Let's see, where is it? I'll wait till I get over to the lower campground. But you can come up. This is what I've been doing during the week. I ride up here, do my climb, do my workout. It's 2,000 feet from my house to the lower part. So if I go a little bit further up here, I might get 2,300 or something like that. Like I said, everything is steep. It doesn't get unsteep. You are literally, the only thing you're using your brakes for on this ride is the descent. You have no time that you are braking the entire climb. It's climb. There's not even any flat sections to where you would think. So it's a different style of riding. Maybe some of you are used to, but it's a style of riding that I got accustomed to, because this is my backyard. Well, this tire's still fine. I don't know if I'll let any more air out, but I just put a new valve stem and some new sealant because it was leaking. And like I said, I switched it from the other wheel set that I had on it before. So let me show you. And here's the Henniker Flats campground. This is where we used to have the MWBA pancake breakfast. And they don't even have the fire station open. So oh my gosh. Okay, stay. All right, so here's what I got going on. This is what I like doing when I watch other people's channels, so I want to do this on my channel. I like to see the bikes. So here's my bike. It's got my Zipp, custom Zipp XPLR wheel set with the Chris King hubs, laced up by Benny over at wheelbuilder.com with those Zipp XPLR rims and brass nipples and the DT Super Champion spokes with and that 3-cross. So that's what he did on that one. And I put on this bag. Of course, on this side I put the water bottle cage with the tools down there. I started putting a water bottle down there, and I thought, man, this thing is just going to be a dust magnet for all the dirt when it's, especially when it's been a water bottle that's got ice in it and it's condensating. So I decided just to put tools down there and then give me some extra room in this bag to put different stuff. And then I also put this bag on top. And these tires, they're great. Now I have, well, I guess I could let some air out, but I literally have only 25 pound psi in there right now, and they're still pretty tight, but it's got cush core and it's got sealant in there, of course. So I'm gonna see how it feels on the descent, and then the rear tire a little bit tighter. And the rear tire has the has a regular cush core. No, rear tire has cush core gravel. The front tire has cush core XC. I went with a little bit wider XC in the front because these rims are pretty much like cross-country rims. They're 28 millimeter internal width. So if you think about it, some, you know, you can go Noble, and some of these carbon wheels that have their trail rims and stuff like that, they're 27. So these are wider than those rims for mountain biking. So why not go with the cush core XC? And that's how I have these built up. It's nice having a couple wheel sets, so instead of having to put the tires on and mount up on the same rims, I can just mount them. I can just switch tires and have a different wheel set for the weekends, and that's what I did today. And let's see how it descends. It was nice with those Kenda tires. They were really good tires, and the same size, both of them are 700 by 45, except the Kenda tires are just a little more shaved down than these are. Pretty much mini Knobby Nicks or mini Racing Ralph tires from Schwabe. They have a nice durable casing. I don't think, somebody said to beware of the casing. I don't know. I don't think I've ever slashed the casing on any of my gravel tires ever. My mountain bike tires, yes, but gravel, I'm just a little more careful about picking a line. So I think that is part of it. I'm not just smashing through stuff as I would. Oh yeah, this feels good. I'm not smashing through stuff as I would with a mountain bike just because I'm on drops and I don't feel the confidence. This feels great though. Yeah, these tires definitely feel great. They're not beating up my hands at all. That's the thing too, when you're riding with a gravel bike with drop bars, if you have too much air pressure, it's really jarring on your hands, and you come out, you finish your ride with lobster hands, and you can't even hold a beer. So, God forbid not being able to hold a beer, right? So, I'm gonna go get a beer right now after I finish my ride. Those of you guys that follow me on Strava know that I always try to put a little micro brew craft beer in my Strava pics to show you my post-ride libations. So this feels great, you guys. I adjusted my handlebars a little bit so I could be doing the down here a little bit more, because the way they were, I didn't feel like I was able to ride in the drops as easy with the handlebars tuned up a little bit more, and I tuned it down a little more. Oh, this feels nice. I do need to adjust the reach on my left brake lever a little bit. Yeah, this feels nice. I will do this all day. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to keep these wheels on for the week. I might put those other wheels, the bird spoke wheels, on my other gravel for the weekday rides when I'm not doing long distance 100-mile rides. Yeah, I feel complete confidence in these tires. But I do appreciate the fact that this is why I got a gravel bike, you guys. I don't see any need for a mountain bike for this type of road. There is definitely no need for a full suspension, and then there's not even a need for a fat tire bike on this road. So unless you are just packing stuff and you want the stability of a full mountain bike tire. But now that we have gravel bikes that kind of blur the lines of a mountain bike with drop bars, or a gravel bike that's almost like a mountain bike, because think about it, a lot of these newer gravel bikes are coming with the ability to take 2.2 tires and 700C XC type of tires. So you get an XC tire and you pretty much have the same type of tire that that guy that was racing the local cross-country races on his mountain bike with, but now you've got that on your gravel bike to make a lightweight gravel bike tire with good traction. So I'm going to end the video right here. Just wanted to let you guys see what I'm riding. Not that you haven't seen it already, but thanks for listening and watching my videos. Appreciate it, and get out there and ride.